Well, today is not only the end of the line for Crozer Health hospitals.
CBS News Philadelphia has learned through sources and also local officials that an unknown number of doctors' offices and health care centers across Delaware County will also be shutting down as well. CBS News Philadelphia's Joe Holden joins us live. He's got the latest in Upland. You've got even more details on this, Joe.
Well, Natasha and Yuki, we've been pressing our sources all day and actually talking to people who work inside those doctors' offices. And what we've learned is the closures affecting these two hospitals and beyond. The closures are expansive. The county council chairperson told me some places are closing and the workers don't even know it.
We're just sitting ducks at this point.
Melissa Eldridge says she and her colleagues at this Crozer Health complex and media are working to close down the practice. Most have received termination notices despite believing they had been spared the chopping block. They expect to be gone in 60 days.
They don't tell us much of anything. We hear a lot of hearsay, but all the other offices around us are definitely closing. So I'm just thinking it's just a matter of time for us.
CBS News Philadelphia has spoken to 24 Crozer workers at doctors' offices across Delaware County. Nearly all of them too shaken to speak on camera for fear they'll get in trouble and lose their unemployment. They say they've been inundated with calls from patients about if they're staying open. Kathy Zimmerman of Ridley Township said she was shocked to learn her family doctor was closing. She says a number of her family members are affected.
My husband, my mom. My mom lost her gerontologist with whom she had an appointment in May. And she called a new place and was told November is the first appointment. And she's 90.
The shutdown of dozens of health centers and doctors' offices was always a possibility, but was never confirmed to be the case.
Clearly, Prospect is not communicating clearly to anyone.
Delaware County Council Chairperson Dr. Monica Taylor says even some of the larger facilities in Glen Mills, Haverford, and Broomall will now close until Crozer Health parent company Prospect Medical Holdings is out of the picture.
Our understanding is that all of them probably will be closing, even if it's just for a short amount of time.
Did that surprise you to hear that it was everything?
Well, yes, because Crozer Prospect has not been clear on communications, and we have 2 daily calls with them every day.
Taylor says information changes regularly. A New York public relations firm hired by Prospect did not respond to repeated requests for clarification. Those Crozer workers tell CBS News Philadelphia they've told patients they're closed after today.
I'm angry, but not at my doctors. I'm angry at Prospect for what has happened.
I'm upset. Very much upset. I think it's really, really sad. Not just for my job, but where are these people going to go?
So we have to underscore an unknown number of doctors' offices and outpatient facilities are affected and expected to close, though we've been inundated with source information suggesting that surgical centers at Haverford and Brinton Lake are still open and still busy, and there has been a lot of foot traffic with other medical health care providers possibly inching towards an acquisition. Of course, count on CBS News Philadelphia to keep you posted. Live outside Crozer Chester Medical Center, Joe Holden, CBS News Philadelphia.
All right, lots of information to digest there. Thank you so much, Joe. Now, there are calls for accountability and possibly even criminal charges in the wake of the collapse of Crozer Health. When we're not on television, you can always get the latest updates we have on CBSPhiladelphia.com.